guys, welcome to another episode of the Joe and Keara Show. I'm Joe, and this is
Keara.
We have a few things we're going to go over on this week's episode. We're going to make it quick and fun, and Keara's going to start with mortgages. Then I have a lot to go over, so Keara, take it away.
Let's do it. So right now we're in August of 2024. Rates have been on the decline, which is really good news. Last year at the same time, so a year ago in the summer of 2023, we were looking at low sevens. We even hit the mid sevens at one point. So we're about a percentage point lower in rate, increasing affordability for buyers. If you are a buyer, now is the time to either refresh a current pre-approval that you have, or you can start the process. It does take less than 24 hours to understand your mortgage pre-approval amount once you send in all your documents. So I'm a mortgage broker servicing all of the East Coast. Joe is a realtor that can help you navigate the search as a reminder. So yes, market is improving. Inflation data is indicating that the Fed is likely to decrease rates in the upcoming fall meeting. So we're already seeing that priced into the market. So again, don't wait, start the process right away. And what else? We have some good down payment assistance I want to touch on. Freddie Mac has rolled out a product called Borrower Smart. So if you make a certain amount of income, it's based on your specific county and your specific area where you are buying, reach out to me. We will understand if you qualify for the program. It covers about $1,250. So that covers right there your appraisal amount and your inspection. So true. It's not a crazy amount of money, but I think anything helps, especially when you're buying. So reach out. We can see if you qualify for the product. It is income-based. We also have another product called Home Ready that is not income-based. It's based on where you currently live. So not where you're buying. It's where you currently live, what's on the address on your license. So two different products. One's based on income, one based on where you currently live. Reach out, and we can see if you qualify. Happy to help.
Two great programs, even though it's only how much, $1,200?
One is $1,200, the other one's $5,000.
Yeah, $1,200 and $5,000.
It still helps.
Take that all day long. It helps you towards the house.
Yep.
A few things I wanted to go over. I have a new listing coming out in Nesconset next week.
Whoop, whoop.
It is priced to sell. I'm telling you right now, I'm listing it at $325. Yes, you heard that right. $325. The house needs a little bit of TLC. It will be one of the lowest priced houses in all of Nesconset. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath. Beautiful backyard area. It does need a little bit of work, and that's why it's priced at $325. But starting next week, it's going to be on the market. Give me a call, 631-236-9012. I'll give you all details. If you want an early showing as well, give me a call. Second thing, I have a listing, a rental, 51 South 1st Street in Bethpage. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath. Everything is brand new. It's an apartment building that I have. It's $2,800 a month. Everything, top to bottom, is brand new. There's 2 apartments on the first floor, 2 on the second. There's only 1 that's open right now, and it's on the first floor. It's a very quiet building. Everyone's a little older. There's no issues. You have access to a backyard. You have your own washer dryer in the basement, own utilities. Ooh. And if you could find anything for $2,800 with everything brand new in Long Island, let me know. Not going to.
Reach out.
Then I want to give a shout out to 2 people, husband and wife, in my coaching program, Judy and Lewis, 7. They had their first accepted offer on a house. We're going into contract.
Wow.
Yes, in the Bronx for, I can't tell you how much, but it's in the Bronx on Doremus Avenue. And that one is going to be, like I said, in contract within the next 24 to 48 hours.
Wait, so tell everyone, so for those of you that don't know, Joe is a coach for the real estate company that he works for.
Keller Williams.
So for what that means, if you're a KW agent specific to the Long Island area, even if you're not based out of New York, the coaching program is still helpful to you, and the tips that Joe rolls out. So his class is newer agents that don't have any listings yet, don't have any buyers that have closed anything yet. Keyword is yet. Yes. So they're going through this program to get tips and understand the process to better themselves, better their business.
Yes.
And this is an example, what he's talking about. He helped these students
new
get
agents.
this listing.
New agents, yes.
So explain really quick.
That was a great infomercial for me. Good job. But I have agents that are in production as well as brand new agents. It's everybody. It's people who are in the industry who maybe need that little extra help in getting their career to the next level, becoming a capper, making X amount of money, and brand new agents. These happen to be 2 new agents who are doing an amazing job, honestly, and they
How did
went
they get
out.
this listing?
This was actually an expired, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't recall.
So if it wasn't expired, because I've been to his program before, if you're an agent, a lot of the issue I find at least is that agents don't know what to say.
Correct.
Because they've never done it before and they never listened to people do it before. It's very easy to read things online, like how to get your first listing.
That's right.
But Joe goes through scripting live. So he will live call people. He will live have agents in the class practice their script, and they're tweaking it real time. So when they call an expired listing, they have practiced it probably, like 50 to 100 times before they actually call.
Yeah, I do things, as she knows, I do things a little differently than most coaches do in a coaching program. They'll tell you, you must call expireds, you must call FSBOs, you must call distressed properties, and here are the scripts, and this is what you say. They don't take it to the next step, and that's what I do. There's a thing called a straight line pitch, which I learned way before Jordan Belfort said that he came up with it, which he didn't. It's a straight line pitch of how to go through a call from the opening 5 seconds, making that immediate impact on somebody where they want to speak to you, to be able to get in a conversation with them and have the rebuttals to be able to answer anything they say to you, to then closing it and booking the listing appointment to go see the house and get that listing.
Yeah.
So I go over everything from A to B, and we go over it so much that when somebody says something, as soon as they start saying, oh, my agent didn't get enough people to the house, that as soon as the person hears that on the phone, the agent, they already have the rebuttal so banged into their brain from me going over it with them 1,000 times that they have an answer for it and they know what to say. So I'm very proud of these two. There's a few people in the program that are doing an amazing job right now. If you want information on my coaching program, you could go to the LeBrandyTeam.com. I train people outside of Keller Williams as well, private one-on-one, and I think I could give you pretty good training and help you get your business going. So that's about it for what we have going on right now. And you have a few questions for me. I have a few questions for Keara that I think she's not going to be able to answer. So do you want to start or do you want me to start?
So this segment is called Q&A all day. So I'll start and then you can go to me.
Go ahead.
So this morning, they released footage from the Dallas Cowboys and Chargers preseason game. The players got stuck in the elevator of their, I think it was their hotel before the game.
Oh, wow.
And they literally couldn't get out. And there was, don't quote me, but I think there was at least 6 of them in there. So picture being in an elevator with 6
big monsters,
NFL players. So my question to you is, what would you do if you were stuck in an elevator with 6 NFL players for over 2 to 3 hours?
Yeah, I'd probably try to break out and escape.
Like through the ceiling?
Through the ceiling.
Yeah, so...
Or pry open the doors and jump to my death.
They literally got taken out of through the ceiling because they couldn't open the doors.
Here. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not do well with that.
Yeah.
That claustrophobic, somebody who has anxiety like I do, putting me in a small room like that where you have no way out, yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good. So I have a question.
Okay.
Before she says a word or any of the people here say anything, I want everyone to answer honestly. Do you know what a nail polish emoji means? Because apparently I'm the only one in the world who does not know what a nail polish emoji means. So don't lie. Comment below. Tell me what you think of nail polish without Googling.
It's
Tell
like
me what
your
you
nails
think.
getting painted,
Yes.
that emoji.
Yeah, that emoji. So, Keara, why don't you tell everybody what that means?
Greg, you know what that means, right?
Thank you. Sarah?
The nail polish emoji?
Yeah.
You know.
What does it mean?
Just like attitudes,
Like,
right.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
tell them what
exactly.
you said it was.
Like you're being like
Fancy.
like this is what it is.
Never heard of that. If anybody heard of that, did not hear, you need to comment below on this one. Second thing, I heard an amazing story. Who invented the phone?
Telephone?
Yes. Alexander Graham Bell. Okay.
Steve Jobs.
Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone.
Okay.
So do you know when you call up somebody and you say, what's the first thing you call when you say somebody on the phone?
Oh, I know what you're going
Okay. What's when you answer the phone? What do you say?
What's up?
No, not when you answer a phone now.
Hello.
Hello. Do you know why you say hello? Because Alexander Graham Bell's first girlfriend was Margaret Hello.
What?
And he called her up and he said, "Hello, darling." Isn't that crazy? Now that whole thing I just told you is bullshit. It's not true. And I Googled it, but when I heard that story, I was like, I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. And I Googled it and they're like, that's a bullshit story. But you could tell everybody that story. Nobody's going to know. Like, you were just shocked. You were like, holy shit, that's her name.
Wait, so now my question for you is, speaking of, because I shout out to my trivia team. We won 2 weeks ago in Minnesota's,
Oh, you went to Minnesota's out in Long
and
Beach.
we won. So shout out to them.
Very good.
But I want to ask you one of the questions.
Okay, good. One of the questions?
Yeah.
You want to ask me one of the questions?
Yeah,
Go
one.
ahead.
What is the name
Oh, shit.
of the bike that has 3 wheels? Like with
Tricycle.
the tall one. That's
It's a
that has
tricycle.
a really tall seat.
It's not a
the
tricycle?
with the big wheel in the front and the 2 little ones in the back.
It's not a tricycle?
Tricycle.
Tricycle? What is it? Hold on.
Carb cycling?
You just made that up, didn't you?
No.
What is it?
What is it?
A tricycle.
No.
Give me a letter. Give me the first
P.
letter. A what?
P.
A P. It's a...
Greg, it's the name of a bar in New York City. You might know it.
Oh. Not pedal. Pedal.
Close.
Not tripedal.
Wow, I'm stumping Joe for the first time ever.
You really are. Give me, I don't know.
Penny farthing.
Really?
And I got it right at trivia.
Did you know that?
I only knew because I went to a bar in the city,
And that's how you found
the name
out?
of the bar.
So, I have a question for you.
Okay.
You have to answer these super honest, otherwise this is not going to work. Don't cheat.
They better not be.
What?
Just go.
Okay. Would you ever date a guy with a really weird name? Like Irving?
Probably.
Really? You wouldn't have a problem saying
what
this
if
is my
you fall
boyfriend
in love with someone?
You're going to fall... Irving. You would say, or Urkel. Boyfriend
I would probably come up with I come up with nicknames for everyone. I'd probably come up with a different name.
So you're just going to change the guy's
I'd
name?
be like, his name is I.
So I had this conversation with a bunch of guys. I had this conversation with a bunch of guys, and I put it in a chat, only it was reversed. So I'm going to ask you this question. Would you date somebody with a huge mole on the tip of their nose?
No.
No, no, and no.
No.
Wow, you guys are all screwed up.
Neither would you, so
No,
screw off.
no, I wouldn't. I would not do that either. Lost, I'm on season 3 on Netflix.
Here we go with the Netflix reviews.
Okay, you watch Lost? Okay, so don't tell me, I'm on season 3, and it ended season 2 where the 2 girls got shot in one episode. Remember that he shot both of them?
You're giving away all the info to the viewers.
They don't know who it is. It's what? It's an amazing show. So I started getting bored, and then I got rehooked into it now. It's such a good show. I know I'm like 15 years late to the game on this one, but The Union, Mark Wahlberg, Halle Berry on Netflix. Horrible. Netflix? On Netflix?
Go watch Netflix.
Horrible movie. I had to watch it. Halle Berry?
This isn't a question.
No.
This is Q&A all day.
Halle Berry, had to watch the movie because I'm like, it's Halle Berry. Could not, 59 minutes, I paused it. It had an hour to go. And I was like, I can't get through it. And I stopped watching. I was hoping they all died. That's how bad it was. Cobra Kai, season 6, sucks.
I love that show.
Season 6,
Wrap up the little Netflix reviews.
this is
The
it.
newest one's the worst.
Q&A all day.
Worst one by far. Season 6, can't get through it. Should have killed that season after season 3, that show. All right, so that was all the my update on Netflix. That was my questions. You got a better one?
All right,
we
what's
go.
the name
Love your questions.
of the guy or gal in a golf course that has the red flag that like zooms around during the...
Irving.
No.
Oh. What's the guy's name that drives around with the red flag at a golf course?
They
He
work
is
for the course.
He is the pitcher. He
Negative.
is the planter.
Negative.
Caddy?
No, that's who
No,
drives
no,
everybody
that-
around.
Around with the what?
The red flag. I have no idea. I don't play golf. What is it called?
The Ranger.
Was that another trivia question you got right?
No, the only reason why I know who the Ranger is because I went golfing this weekend and I got in
Oh.
trouble by the Ranger 4 times.
For what?
Where'd you go golfing if they had a ranger around?
Well, first of all, you don't even want. That's a whole other story. Where'd you go golfing?
Clearview Golf Course.
What'd you get in trouble for?
Many things.
You were drunk.
No.
Oh.
Number one, we're too slow. I didn't even know that was a thing in golf.
Oh.
It's a big thing.
Well, yeah, there's people.
We were holding up others.
Of course, I could picture that.
We lost all of our golf balls, and we made the ranger go get us more.
That would
That
make
apparently
sense.
is not acceptable.
That's not acceptable.
I thought he
either.
worked for us.
No, he doesn't work for you. Everybody works for Keara now.
I was like,
I thought he worked for me.
like, Bud, can you go get us
Yeah.
more balls? He goes, what do I work for you? I'm like, yes.
Yes. Don't you know how big my YouTube show is?
Long story short, I'm posting the golf YouTube video. I'm going to show you, Greg. He went and got us golf balls. So, yes.
Okay, so he did work for you.
Yeah.
Well, good job.
So, all right, that's all my Q&A all day.
That's all we got for you for this episode. Guys, tune in 2 weeks from now. Possibly, maybe 3 or 4.
Or never.
We're going to have another episode of the Joe and Keara Show. And thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Woohoo!